Morning everybody, back to me. I'm just going to show you a wee progress on tank, and what I did yesterday was I got it all swept out, got it all cleaned out. I found that one of the suspension struts is needing replacing, making an awful bloody noise, so it is like a groaning noise, like it's dying. So I've been on the phone to my pal. We're going to get it in for an MOT next week. It's due. It's MOT in November. So we're going to get it in, see what we need doing, and get it done. So that's so I'm just going to sort of hold back on bits and pieces to convert it into the camper until I know what I'm up against with the MOT, because I know there's a bit of welding to be done, but I'm going to do that where I can. So I'll just give you a quick what I done yesterday was I spent all day here. This is my lovely wee cottage, and it was a bloody shite tip. The seats were all over the garden. I had no cut my grass, so I got busy with that bad boy there and that fella there at the end. So that's what I done. That's the seats there. It means they're under the shelter. They're on eBay. They're on eBay now, and it just means that it keeps them out of the weather. And what I've done is I bolted them together because they come in two seats, and there's a wee plate. There was a leg on one side and a plate on the other. So one side was in the middle of the sort of corridor, and the plate bolted it to the wall of the when it was a bus. So what I did, I just bolted the plates together. The left hand side, right hand side, bolted them together, and then I bolted the legs to the decking. So have a quick look in tank, see how he's getting on. I'll zoom you back a wee bit. Monday, I went for a drive. I did a wee video showing you the views like that. You need to do that. I better leave that on. See, when I repaint the whole thing, I better leave that on lest I forget how to operate such a complicated device as that. Bit of scrap metal, most of that's aluminium. So I'll weigh that in. Here we go. So yesterday I went down. I went for a wee drive in it, but Monday I went all the way around the loch, which is 22 miles. Plus, I went to the shop and back, which is another 12 miles. So what's that? 34 mile. A big thing like this. And it had just about a quarter of a tank in it. And the needle hardly moved. So that's the problem I've got. That there. So that's all going to have to get cut out, because that there needs to look like that. But I've got plenty of steel. I've got a little bit of grey matter kicking about in between my ears, and I've got a smashing good welder. So the next job, see, I took all the carpet out of here, got rid of all the tools, got that carpet off the back of there, and like I thought, this is folded steel. So it's folded there. I think it might be welded there, but it could be, anyway, blah de blah. So it's going to come out from here. From there. All of it. The whole thing. All that. That's a lot of weight. It's going to be quite a job, but what we'll do, we'll use the grinder with a slitting disc. But what I must do is cover the windows, because the hot steel, if it gets on the glass, it'll stick to the glass and it'll make a mess. There'll be a scar on it forever and ever, amen. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the blackout stuff on there, so people can't see from outside. I don't know what colour to do this. I'm really thinking at the outside. I'm thinking of doing them black and silver. I think that'll be quite cool. That'd be a great thing. Absolutely love driving them, so I do. Love it. So that's it. So what I'm going to do today is that big job in the glen, the big house, and I'll show you that. It's quite a task. I was going to do it last week, but one of the strimmers was in for service, and we need two really, so aye, so we're going to go and get that done today. But the cottage is looking much nicer. See, this is the driveway I made, crushed white granite. But it's much more presentable. It was doing my head in. I don't like mess. I don't like it untidy. Right, so that's that. So I'll pause you for a bit, but listen, wait a minute, I'll turn you around. I would like to say I'm quite amazed because 2 weeks ago I had 24 subscribers, and that's from when I started the channel last year, when I was using the AI, just making videos saying Scotland is awesome, because it is. And now I've got 108 subscribers, so that's been just over 2 weeks. So thank you ever so much. I mean, I know this channel's got millions and millions of, you know, but for me to have 108 people that are watching me talking shite, I think it's great. So thank you all very, very much. You know how have cheered me up. You might know that I'm being evicted and it put me into terrible depression, but see, doing this and having you people on the other side of the smashing phone that my mum bought me, it's brought me out of the doldrums. So God bless each and every one of yous. Right, I'll pause this and I'll see you in a wee while. We'll go down to the big house and I'll show you the mammoth task I've got at hand, because there's only the three of us today, and that's me, myself and I. So I'll see you in a bit. Cheery bye. Hello, that's me just setting off to work, but I just decided to show you this. You know my handle on the YouTube, it's Franksy. Most of you know my name's Frank, but I do silly artwork, daft wee things like that. See, that was actually in a fire, and I saw it. I thought that looks bra, so I painted it white to match the house. Then I found this, and I had it for ages, and I thought to myself, that looks like a wee snake, and it was a branch falling off a tree. So what was I done? Painted it white to match the house, and I pegged it down there. It could do with another coat of paint, but maybe he's just shedding his skin. That's what snakes do. Aye. So that's it. I'll show you another one. Look at this. See that digging there? That's the badger. I put out, we had a load of pizza and food left over from a mad bugger's birthday party we were at the other day. So I put it out there in the hope to see out that wee window. That's my front room. But I didn't manage to see him. But anyway, he got his dinner right enough. That'll be him, away, happy. Aye. But, and then there's another one. I watched the YouTube thing, the University of YouTube, and there was a guy making these Easter Island heads with a chainsaw and wood. And I watched it. It was only a 10-minute video. And I thought, well, I've got wood, and I've got a chainsaw. So I made that guy. He's awfully dirty. I know they have it. I'm going to paint that again. Nice and white to match the house. And I thought, all these daft wee white sculptures, there's one or two over there as well. I zoom he's in. There's that wee guy there. He's like the guard. He guards the house. And then see those spinny things? I call those midgie detectors. Because if they're spinning, it means it's windy. And that means there's no midgies. Aye, they're actually wind spinners, but I just made them. Very, very, very simple. And then that wee guy there, there's a wee light in that slot at the front. Well, that's them. Wait. Hope it's not too windy for you. This is daft. I've seen people actually taking photographs of this. Please like and share that post. Eh? Funny, eh? Good to have a laugh. It's a lovely time a year. All the leaves are falling off the trees and everything's turning that amber way. You see, lovely, eh? Yeah, oh, beautiful. And just down there, the other side of that wee road there, that's the loch. So, right, that's. I better get some bloody work done. I'm never going to earn any money to convert my big beautiful tank into a beautiful home. Right, guys, I might stop in a minute, show you the loch, see what it's like, because it's awfully windy today, so it'll be quite choppy, and every time I've showed it you, it's been quite calm. So you never know, might have some big waves. Right, I'll see you in a bit. See you, bye. Do you like that view? Awfully windy. That's like a south-southeast wind we've got there. I'm not getting out. It's bloody freezing. I'll square you up. This is where I sit in the morning, roll a wee smoke, a wee sip of my coffee. I would play my flute, but I didn't bloody bring it. Well, that's me. I'm just going to sit and have a wee smoke, and then I'll take these down to the big house. But this is where I sit in the morning, you know, just take it all in for a wee while, appreciate the beautiful place I live in. It's good to be thankful. Awfully windy today. This is us just coming up to the job at hand. So as from here, on the right hand side, all those bankings have to be trimmed. All along there. I'm not going to get out because it's awfully windy. And those bankings along there as well, they're a bugger. They're very steep. Might not look as steep as what they are, but they're bloody steep. Pain in the ass. But I'll show you. I'll show you. Because this here, my good friends, is one of the places that I'll be parking the tank overnight. So when this is my job the next day, I'll park here and get up in the morning and do my work. And I'll show you, it's such a lovely place. Lovely views. There's a wee apartment in this. One of the school teachers lives in it. It's generally a holiday home. Awfully expensive. Don't know how much it is, but a lot of money. So, you like to wake up to that in the morning for your view. Lovely, eh? Especially with the big windows in tank. Those incredible vistas. I'll pan slowly and I'll shut up. We get out, take you for a quick walk around the mammoth task at hand. It might be windy. Well, it is windy, but I mean, it might affect the sound. But I hope not. We'll see how we go. Aye, some job, eh? All that banking. We'll go up there in a wee minute. We'll go round the back, I'll show you. There's all this to do. It's a big, big job. All this grass. Millions and millions and bloody millions here. See it all. Maybe you can get a perspective on how steep these bloody things are. In fact, these two aren't actually that bad. It gets quite tricky here. But this one here, look at that. Just have to strum all this. All this. Well, the whole bloody lot. Every blade of grass has to be attended to today by me, myself and I don't really bother too much with this, but I mean I do it, but not every single time, because it's nigh on impossible. Down there as well, all along there. It's windy. Then this bit's bloody cold, and then this bit as well. All this needs doing. We didn't do that last time because, again, we don't do it every single time. All this. And that's just the start of it. This dip here, if you can see that dip, that's where there's a stone staircase that goes right down, because where the house is now used to be a castle, and it's, well, they buried it, covered it up. I'm trying to put my back to the wind, so look at that view. If anybody's not doing anything today, you can come and give me a hand. That's a lot of work for one dude, as I know. I'm tired just walking up this hill. I'll have to walk up and doing it about 30 times today, getting fuel and everything else. There you go. Well, sorry for you lot. I've got all this shite today. But it's good. I like it. This will be the last cut. It's a big job and it's a big prominent building in the glen, and it's my responsibility. So there you go, look at these big trees. Watch, I'll show you. Trees. So this again is my office for the next several hours. Right, there you go. So I'll leave you to it. I'm going to crack on with this now. By the way, there's adders here. Adders, bloody big black snakes.